Today we are going to discuss the Bruce coat of arms. But before we get started, we wanted to let you know that we offer genealogy research service at our website. Please visit us at coadb.com. First coat of arms to discuss is blazoned, Argent, a lion, rampant, azure, belonged to the Bruce family of Skelton in Yorkshire, England. Robert de Brus, the first Lord of Annandale, was an early 12th century Anglo-Norman lord and the first of the Bruce dynasty to hold lands in Scotland, and he was succeeded by his son Adam, the second feudal lord of Skelton. Next we have Or, a saltire and chief gules, on a canton Argent, a lion, rampant, azure. Crest, a lion, statant, azure. Supporters, two savages, proper, wreathed about the head, and middle with laurel vert, which we don't depict here. It's for the Earl of Elgin and Kincardine. Earl of Elgin is a title in the Peerage of Scotland, created in 1633 for Thomas Bruce, the third Lord Kinloss, grandson of Edward Bruce, the first Lord Kinloss, born 1548, and he was later created Baron Bruce of Whorlton in the county of York in the Peerage of England in 1641. Family resided at Houghton House, whose remains we see here. Another similar coat of arms for Bruce of Downhill in County Derry, Ireland. The Bruce baronetcy of Downhill in the county of Londonderry was a title created in the baronetage of the United Kingdom in 1804 for Reverend Henry Bruce, son of James Bruce of Killelea, who was son of Reverend Patrick Bruce, a descendant of Patrick Bruce of Newtown in Stirlingshire, Scotland, born 1595. We see the remains of the family estate of Downhill House, as well as a list of the Bruce baronets of Downhill. And on the right, we see Sir Henry Hervey Bruce, the third baronet, who was High Sheriff and a member of Parliament. Next is Bruce of Wester Abden in County Fife. John Bruce of Wester Abden registered his coat of arms in 1676. He was son of Alexander Bruce, who inherited Wester Abden through his marriage to Jean Kirkcaldy and died at the Battle of Kilsyth in 1645. Bruce of Earlshall Castle in Fife, Scotland, which was built by Sir William Bruce, a survivor of the Battle of Flodden in 1546, and the son of Alexander Bruce of Earlshall. Later, there was Sir Andrew Bruce, who gained himself the name Bloody Bruce by hacking off the hands and head of Richard Cameron after defeating him at the Battle of Aird's Moss in 1680. We see the family estate of Earlshall Castle in the modern day. Bruce of Grange Hill in County Fife, John Bruce of Grange Hill and of Falkland, born 1744, was a Scottish academic, politician, and historiographer to the East India Company, son of Andrew Bruce of Grange Hill, a shipmaster. Here we see the family estate of Grange Hill House. Another for Bruce of Pitlethy. They descended from Robert Bruce of Pitlethy, born 1522, son of William Bruce of Earlshall. Henry Austin Bruce, the first Baron Aberdare, born 1815, was a British Liberal Party politician who served in government, most notably as Home Secretary and Lord President of the Council. He was the son of John Bruce, a Glamorganshire landowner. Bruce of Ury in Shetland, Scotland, descended from Andrew Bruce of Ury, born around the year 1620, who had son William Bruce. Bruce of Stenhouse in Airth in County Stirling, Scotland. The Bruce baronetcy of Stenhouse in the county of Clackmannan was a title created in the baronetage of Nova Scotia in 1628 for Sir William Bruce, a descendant of Sir Robert Bruce of Clackmannan, who lived in the 14th century. Here we see a list of the Bruce baronets of Stenhouse, all the way through the 13th baronet, born in 1950. Here we see Stenhouse and Airth family estates. Bruce of Garville, Scotland, registered in 1672, and there was a James Bruce of Garville, alias Surname Forsyth. Bruce of Clackmannan, Scotland, descended from Thomas Bruce, the first feudal baron of Clackmannan, who died before the year 1348. He was succeeded by his son Robert. Here we have Bruce of Balcaskey and Kinross. The Bruce baronetcy of Balcaskey in Scotland was a title created in the baronetage of Nova Scotia in 1668 for Sir William Kinross, a merchant in Rotterdam in the Netherlands and an architect, son of Robert Bruce of Blair Hall. He was succeeded in the baronetcy by his son, Sir John Bruce, the second baronet. Here we see the family estate of Kinross House, as well as Balcaskey House. Forgot to add this one here, but it's Major General Henry Bruce, alive in the year 1824. Or a satire gules, a chief of the last, charged with the canton of the first, thereon a lion rampant sable, crest a lion pass in or. Bruce of Munis in Shetland, Scotland. Andrew Bruce of Munis, born 1576, son of Sir Lawrence Bruce of Colt Malandi and Elizabeth Grey, hence the Grey coat of arms and the quarterly coat of arms here. And here we see the remains of Munis. Argent is satire gules in chief in battle of the last, crest and eagle's head, proper for Bruce of Newton and Cowden. Captain William Bruce of Cowden, who died in 1807, was son of William Bruce of Newton and Cowden, who died in 1801, who was son of Alexander Bruce, son of William Bruce, and son of Patrick Bruce, all of Newton. Argent a satire in chief, gules, and Dexter chief, a mullet of the field, a border indented of the second, crest a star or, depicted Argent here. Bruce of Wester Kinloch in Scotland. Of this family was Captain James Bruce, born 1716, son of James Bruce. Bruce of Kilroot in Antrim, Ireland. Lieutenant Colonel Edward Bryce of Kilroot, born around the year 1659, was a merchant, shipowner, and burgess of the city, member of Parliament for Dungannon. He acquired the Kilroot estate in 1718 from his nephew Randall. He was the son of Robert Bryce of Chichester Castle, who was the son of Reverend Edward Bryce, born around the year 1569. Here we see the family estate of Kilroot, as well as the remains of Chichester Castle. Coat of arms granted in 1831 to Edward Bruce, Esquire of Kilroot, on his changing his name from Bryce to Bruce. Or a satire counter embattled gules on a chief of the same, a mullet argent, all within a border engrailed azure, for Dr. William Bruce, a British Army surgeon who served in the American Revolution and died in the year 1774. Or a satire gules on a chief of the second, a comet of the field, for one Thomas Wyndham Bruce, of St. Germains in County Cornwall in 1791. Wasn't able to find him. Later there was a John Wyndham Bruce, born 1838, a commander in the Royal Navy, who was son of John Wyndham Bruce, born 1808, a barrister. Barry of 6 Vert and Argent, gules and azure. And lastly, Vert, ermine, and gules, 3 bars azure. And if you enjoyed this video, please visit us at coatb.com, like and subscribe to this video. We offer genealogy research service, high-resolution digital JPEGs, and heraldic merchandise such as t-shirts, mugs, and posters. Link in the description. Thank you very much.